And today I went to the stores. I went to Walmart. I barely got anything. I went for one thing at Walmart, but my main shopping trip was to Aldi. And I just made mostly, gosh y'all, I head straight. When I get into Aldi, I head straight for the meat to see is there anything marked down. And here lately, I've not come upon a whole lot of stuff marked down, but for the last few weeks, I have. So when I find it marked down, I buy it. And so my budget is $60 this week. I was really hoping to cut that in half, but nope, that did not happen. That did not happen. So, because I found some marked down meat. So, yeah, I did not get it all. There was a lady in one of the little motorized carts. She had a cane. So, I left half of it for her. But I got what I wanted. You know, I got enough. It'll fit in my freezer in the kitchen. So, let me show you what I got this morning at Walmart and Aldi. Okay, y'all. This is it. This is everything that I got this morning. And we'll get down to that marked down meat here in just a minute. But let's start here at Walmart. Y'all, this is it. This is all I went to Walmart for. The French bread. It's $1. And with tax, it's $1.07. But I'm just taking off that 7 cents. I'm rounding it down to $1 because I'm rounding up on what I got at Aldi. So $1 for that. That's it for Walmart right there. And the rest of this is Aldi. Over here I got 2 bags of these sea salt and vinegar chips. They're $1.45 each. The strawberries this week are $1.59, and that's, I think it's a 1 pound, yeah, 1 pound bag, 1 pound box, package, whatever that is. So I got 2 of those. The eggs have come down in price, so I got a dozen eggs, and the eggs were $2.72 today. And I got a 1 pound pack of the ham for sandwich meat ham, and this was $3.89 for that. I got 3 of these sliced cheeses. They're $1.75 each. I got a provolone, a Colby Jack, and a pepper jack. We use Colby Jack more than anything. But I got those, $1.75 each. And then I did get this beef shaved steak. I got a plan for this week, so I needed this. It was either this or Steakums, and I want to get this because it's just, I don't know, in my mind it's better. It's better than the Steakums. So this was $6.49 for that. I did get a 1 pound pack of the Italian ground sausage. And this was $3 something. Where is it? I'm going to find it. I am going to find this. Okay, $3.49. I got a 16-ounce jar of the dry roasted peanuts. And this was $2.29. I got a Caesar chopped salad kit. And I don't think this is the best deal. I may have to look at the Sam's price. Sam's is going to be bigger though, but that's okay. So I got this, and this was $3.29 for that. I did find that sweet butter lettuce back there for $1 off. So that made that $1.69 with $1 off. I got a carton of the unsweetened vanilla almond milk. I might have made a mistake. It was vanilla. Oh well, I got it. My daughter was out of almond milk, and I usually just get the regular, but I got vanilla. She'll be all right. You know what? She will be all right. So the milk is $2.29, and here's my deal. I found a bunch of chicken. So I found all these chicken thighs for 50% off. So, you know, you got $5.61, $5.83, half off of all that. $6.94. I got 4 of them. I don't know what that bottom one is. And then I found a thin sliced chicken breast, and that's 50% off. So I got that too. It was originally $9.80. So, you know what? Good deal there. I'm going to pop every one of these, all of these, in the freezer. So, y'all, that's everything. And here is what I spent. Y'all, I thought I went over. I'm putting things in my buggy, and counting. I always count in my head when I put something in my buggy, and I was over 60. I'm like, I just blew the budget today. I just knew I blew the budget, but I did not. Look at this. Here is everything, and there is what I spent at Aldi, $58.14. So I'm going to round that up to 59. And look at here, I've done the math for today. $60. I am on the nose for that. And here's my gas receipt for today. I fill up every Saturday at Sam's Club, and it's $2.51 a gallon. So I spent $20.06 on gas this week. Now it did go up 11 cents since last week, but I didn't need as much this week because we had a this week I didn't have to go to work but 3 days because it was we had Thursday was a federal holiday, and then I took Friday off, so I had extra gas left over from the week, so I didn't need as much. So there we go. We are I need to look back and see what I spent the first Saturday of June and put that up here or something, because I really want to kind of keep a running total so I can at the end of the month see what I spent. Okay, I'm going to put all of this away, and I will be back and we'll make a menu plan. Alright, let's do a little bit of menu planning, and do back to this for the moment. My daughter is really into these big sandwiches, so. Alright, salad. Alright, and then over here, and I need to do a slow cooker. Let's just do a slow cooker chicken. Oh, yeah, slow cooker chicken. And I don't know. I'll just have to, I just may kind of do a clean out of the, look for things that I've got in the pantry or something. Maybe a chicken piccata kind of flavor or something like that. Okay, and let's go over here to Tuesday. I've already got in mind Tuesday I want to do taco salads. And Thursday, I decided I wanted to do a, haven't done a soup in a minute, so we're going to do pizza soup. And come back over here. Now let's, back on this sheet pan wrap thing that I've got going on. Let's do, because I got that meat, so I had in mind I wanted to do the sheet pan. I'm just going to start abbreviating it. Sheet pan, Philly cheesesteak. Wraps. Okay, because I got that beef, so that's what I had in mind for that. And over here, let's just do for lunches this week. We're going to do kind of like I did up here, salads with chicken. And that's going to be the week. Okay. Well, y'all, it's the next morning. My hair's wet, getting ready for church. But, yeah, that's it for this week's grocery haul. I had bought that meat, that beef at Aldi in mind with that Philly cheesesteak. So that's just what I wanted to do this week. And next week I'll do a different one. And so far, everything that we've tried, we've enjoyed. So, but yeah. I stayed right on budget, I didn't go over, even though I thought I was going to go over. But yeah, that's this week's grocery haul, and on budget. And maybe I'll stay under budget next week. I don't know. Depends on if I find some kind of deal, right? But yeah, that's it for today's video. See y'all later. Bye.